The world is getting louder, but Scandinavia is different. It is a corner of the planet where time feels like it's been designed by a different hand. Today, we aren't just looking at maps. We're looking for a rhythm, a way of living that values the silence between the notes. Let's explore 10 cities that have mastered the art of being modern without losing their soul. Welcome to Sortology. We begin in Malmö, Sweden's gateway to the continent. Once a gritty industrial port defined by steel and sweat, it has undergone one of the most successful urban transformations in modern history. The turning torso skyscraper, twisting 190 meters into the sky, serves as a beacon of this new identity. It is a symbol of a city that refused to be defined by its past, choosing instead to design a future that belongs to everyone. Here, the Western Harbor District has become a zero-carbon sanctuary where modern architecture meets the Baltic Sea. Malmö teaches us that even the most industrial landscapes can be reclaimed for the human spirit. Gothenburg is a city of canals, trams, and a deep maritime soul. Known as the friendliest city in Sweden, it offers a relaxed pace that stands in contrast to the high-pressure energy of other capitals. Its grand 17th-century architecture is balanced by lush green parks, like Slottsskogen, where the forest feels like it has been invited into the city center. It is a place of fika, the ritual of slowing down for coffee and connection. Gothenburg knows how to work with its hands, but more importantly, it knows how to live with its heart. It is a city that understands that the water is not a barrier, but a bridge to the archipelago. Aarhus is Denmark's youthful and energetic cultural heart. It seamlessly blends medieval history with experimental modern art. The Aarhus rainbow panorama atop the city symbolizes this forward-thinking spirit, allowing you to see the urban landscape through every color of the spectrum. The Harbor District, Aarhus U, is a playground for architecture, featuring residential buildings like the Iceberg that redefine urban living. Yet, just a short walk away, the Latin Quarter's cobblestone streets take you back to a simpler time. Aarhus reminds us that a city can be both a museum and a laboratory, celebrating the joy of discovery. Stavanger is a city of fascinating contradictions. As the energy capital of Norway, it is a hub of global wealth, yet its heart is found in the white wooden houses of Gamle Stavanger. These 170 protected homes create a sanctuary of pristine beauty, reminding us that no matter how much a city grows, it must protect its roots. The city's waterfront is a vibrant mix of colorful warehouses and modern museums, reflecting a culture that is both traditional and pioneering. Stavanger teaches us that stability comes from knowing exactly where you stand, even when the world is changing at the speed of light. Helsinki is a beacon of Nordic functionality and minimalist grace. From its towering neoclassical cathedral to the rock-carved Tempeliaukio church, it is a city that values silence as a democratic right. The Finnish capital is built on the belief that a well-designed life is one that is simple, functional, and deeply connected to nature. Helsinki's connection to the sea is ever-present, with an archipelago of over 300 islands offering a constant escape into the wild. It is a quiet powerhouse where life moves with a steady, purposeful grace, supported by world-class libraries that serve as shared living rooms for all. Trondheim is Norway's spiritual center, built along the graceful curves of the river Nidelva. The Nidaros Cathedral, a Gothic masterpiece, stands as a silent witness to 1,000 years of pilgrims seeking meaning in the north. It is a city of symmetry, where the reflection of colorful wharves in the river captures the very essence of Norwegian harmony. Trondheim is also a city of knowledge, housing Norway's largest university and a thriving tech scene. The Bakklandet district, with its narrow streets and vibrant cafes, offers a slice of traditional life that feels untouched by the rush of the modern world. Bergen sits nestled between 7 mountains and 7 fjords. Its UNESCO-protected Briggen Wharf is a wooden monument to history and the merchants who once ruled these waters. It is a city of rain and mist, where the atmospheric beauty teaches us that the elements are not something to hide from, but to respect. The people of Bergen don't just look at the mountains, they live on them, hiking the trails regardless of the weather. This connection to the vertical landscape has shaped a city that is rugged, resilient, and profoundly beautiful. It is the threshold where civilization meets the deep wild. Stockholm, the Venice of the North, is built on 14 islands connected by 57 bridges. Gamla Stan, the Old Town, is a labyrinth of narrow alleys that have seen the rise and fall of empires. It is a masterclass in urban grace, understanding that the water is a bridge to new possibilities. Modern Stockholm is a global leader in design and sustainability, yet it never loses its connection to the archipelago. From the art-filled metro stations to the clean lines of its royal palaces, the city is a testament to the Swedish concept of lagom. Not too little, not too much, but just right. Oslo is in the midst of a spectacular architectural awakening. From the glacier-like opera house to the soaring glass towers of the Barcode district, the city is redefining the relationship between urban life and the fjord. It values the time of its citizens above the speed of its machines, creating a city that is quiet, clean, and profoundly livable. Oslo dares to imagine a world where humans and nature thrive together in silence. Innovation here is fueled by a commitment to the human experience, replacing cars with pedestrians and parking spaces with lush green parks. Finally, we reach Copenhagen, the global capital of hygge and human happiness. It is a place of bicycles and a design philosophy that puts the individual at the center of everything. Nyhaven's colorful houses reflect a maritime past, but the city's heart is firmly in a sustainable, equitable future. Copenhagen doesn't just work, it flows like a silver river at dawn. It teaches us that the highest form of technology is a city that allows you to feel connected, safe, and inspired at every turn. In Copenhagen, time is not something to be spent, but something to be shared and savored. "10 cities, 1 story. We can build the future without destroying the silence." The world will keep spinning faster, but you can always find your own quiet harbor. Which of these cities felt most like home to you? Let's continue the conversation in the comments. Until next time, keep your pace slow and your heart open.